Hey man, you trying to see some elephant action? You want to see some elephants get all up in that ass? Oh, you freaky. What's up guys, Blade Master here, going to be bringing you another Total War Rome 2 online battle. There's another 1v1 that we're playing in Blade Balance. Going to be showcasing some more of the mod and some of the changes and the new, well not the new, the same factions with the same rosters but new mechanics kind of, and new balance, oh, the new balance, just like the shoes. That's coming into play and how that affects games and how I think makes, how it makes Rome 2 a better, more fun, balanced multiplayer experience. So we're playing in Epirus. I have taken Epirus. My opponent, King of Fakes, has taken Massilia. I've got a total of 4 Levy pikemen, a couple of mercenary Rhodian slingers, a Hellenic Royal Cavalry, a couple of Aspis Companion Cav, and 2 Thessalians with 2 mercenary Italian Cavalry as well. So I think it's very early doors. I mean, I'm still trying to get to grips with this, with the mod and what are good, good builds for Hellenic factions. It seems to me that that going cavalry heavy with Epirus and Macedon is a pretty decent strategy. I've also brought a couple of mercenary Italian swordsmen behind my cav flanks to serve as support. So yeah, pikes. I know a lot of people were asking about what I'm going to do with the pikes. Maybe increasing them to a size higher than, so if like Massilian Hoplites are 120, maybe the pikes can be like 180 or maybe like 240 or something. Just double the size of the pikes, so that they will forcibly form into a denser formation, and that way they will be stronger. But it's just that pikes suck in Rome 2. Like they don't attack properly, and how are you supposed to compensate for the AI being really dumb in, with the pikes? If you can't attack, you can't advance. So you can't really play aggressive with them. So I don't really know what extra men, adding extra men to the pikes would really do. I remember Maximus made a video on this, but I don't know. But he was comparing Rome 1 with Rome 2, and it's just comparing apples to oranges basically. So anyways, pike line moving up in front with them, using the mercenary Rhodian slingers to start firing into the Massilian Hoplites. King of Fakes has brought a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Massilian Hoplites, a couple of Massilian Thoria spears, 4 Axe Warriors, some are these Massilian Cav? Oh, very nice. He's brought a total of 3 Massilian Cav, a Hippias Lancer General, a 6th Massilian Hoplites General, and 3 Celtic Slingers. The Celtic Slingers are firing into the mercenary Rhodian Slingers, and they'll be able to do decent bits of damage after a while. Mercenary Rhodians, of course, have fairly decent. Oh, their armor is only at 25. I remember it was slightly higher before. I don't know. But they're starting to take good shots on the Massilian Hoplites, even though it's at the front of them, and these guys have a 50% missile block chance. The high armor penetrating aspect of the slingshot will get these guys down in no time. Bring these guys down in no time. My Aspis Companion Cav can be used to potentially deadly effect against even the Massilian Hoplites, because they can just charge in and come out. But their bonus versus infantry is at 13, but the Massilian Hoplites have a 15 bonus versus large, and they will just slaughter the Aspis Companion Cav if I leave them in extended melees. Now I'm putting these guys into a bit more of a denser formation, presenting a solid line, and meanwhile my mercenary Rhodian slingers are getting a lot of kills on the Massilian Hoplites. The mercenary Rhodians are starting to drop by extended combat. Here I'm charging in with my Aspis Companion Cav, get a decent number of kills on the Massilian Thoria spear, and then pull out. Same thing with this Aspis Companion Cav. They lose around 2 men for taking javelins to the face. But the Massilian Thoria spears are starting to lose a lot, drop very quickly now. Able to pull back with my Aspis Cav without taking too many casualties. Here my Hellenic Royal Cav, oh, they get caught and I'm forced to pull back. Don't get a proper charge in. But better to cut my losses right now. My Aspis, my general lost 3 men on that charge. And now I'm just pulling around. I spread my units very wide for a reason. Charging in with my Thessalian Cav, destroying a lot of the Celtic warriors on the charge. Coming in with the second charge with my Aspis Companion Cav, killing off a lot of the Celtic warriors again. And the Massilian Hoplites are starting to drop very quickly against my Levy Pikes, since they're in a denser formation. So I guess in that sense, having a dense formation helps make them more effective, makes the Levy Pike more effective. So the Aspis Cav, the Mercy Italians are coming to help out. The Mercy Italian Cav should be able to do fairly decently against the Massilia Cav, although that will be a very close engagement. Aspis Companion Cav starting to drop very quickly from concentrated fire from these Celtic slingers. My Aspis Cav and my Thessalian Cav and Illyrian levies have helped to kill off this Massilian Thuria spear. I, of course, have a Mercy Indian War Elephant, which I completely forgot to talk about, and that's the main reason I'll be able to win out. If I am to win this game, that'll be the unit that'll help me win the game. Levy pikes for their part are doing fairly decently. That's why it's very easy to outmaneuver pikes, but he hasn't done so. If you can't or if you don't do that, then it's very hard for you to get kills. So Aspis Cav here is trying to take some damage, and my he stops right in front of my general. Thank you. Wow, that was a freebie. So I'm able to get a proper charge in with my Hellenic Royal Cav, and his Massilian Cav will drop very quickly. These are not tanky units in the first place. My Thessalian Cav doing well and holding out a lot of his units. A Massilian Cav here, a Pace Lancer there. They've gotten around 80 kills, and the Celtic Warriors at 67 men. They've probably used up a lot of their ammo. All I was trying to do was kill off his Massilian Thuria spear, and then he doesn't really have many units that can really withstand these elephants. And the elephants are starting to charge in. They're going to get a lot of kills on the Axe Warriors, of course. They punch through their own unit, the Illyrian levies here, but the Massilian Hoplites are not going to do well now. Do the Celtic Warriors have? They don't, because that's the second aspect of the mod. They don't. A lot of the barbarian units don't have more than one precursor volley. They only have one precursor javelin, and that means that they could have fired a very crucial javelin volley against my Mercenary Indian War Elephants there, but they couldn't with the mod, and that means they are basically slaughtered. Hellenic Royal Cav General is trying to drop down very quickly because the Massilian Cavalry are very nice. After the charge, they do very well because they have 15 bonus versus large and very decent attack. The Celtic Slingers have done okay for the most part, but my Aspis Companion Cav is going to clean them out now. And so is this Aspis Cav going to charge in, destroy a lot of the Massilian Hoplites on the charge. They've done fairly decently too, and now my Elephant, I've used Stampede already, but they're still going to do a lot of kills on these guys. The Massilian Hoplites really can't withstand like this. They have to be fully braced with Hoplite phalanx. My Mercenary Rhodian Slingers are going to cause a fair bit of friendly fire here, but the Mercenary Indian War Elephants already 229 kills with the double XP chevron. The Aspis Cav has held out a lot of the Massilian Hoplites. The three Massilian Hoplites got a decent number of kills. The other Aspis Cav has gotten like 208 kills. It's still at 40 men out of 60. And now my Rhodian Slingers are going to be able to get beautiful shots in on the Massilian Hoplites. Going to come in with a second charge with, I think, the Thessalians. No, these are another Hellenic Royal Cavalry. They haven't done too well. That's my general. My general got used trample, 114 fucking charge bonus with the Hellenic Royal Cav on trample. Oh my good lord. But nothing is going to compare to the Mercy Indian War Elephant. There's one Celtic Slinger that can be quite the pesky little bitch, but it's firing into my Rhodian Slingers, so that's a big mistake there. But the Indian War Elephants are just prowling. Is it possible for elephants to prowl? It looks like they are, and they're just going to go through their own pikes, go through my own pikes, and then just crash in to all of these Massilian Hoplites. Just get so many kills. They're just smashing through the entire, like 3 fucking Massilian Hoplites. And the general is slaughtered, the other Massilian Hoplite is slaughtered, and everyone is like, oh shit, this ain't good. we're routing. Bye. So triple XP chevron with the Mercy Indian War Elephants, and my my Hellenic Royal Cav has done decently. Aspis Companion Cav also has done pretty well. And the Epirus Lancer for King of Fakes has done beautifully. 85 kills with the double XP chevron. But at this point, I'm going to pop a second Stampede. Holy shit. And they're still so super slow though. They are very slow because they're exhausted as balls. And he's pulling out his... oh, actually no, they just dropped. And that's it. That's another fun little game here. Costly victory for me. Pyrrhic victory. Of course, Pyrrhic victory, very fitting with Epirus. Aspis Companion Cav, 2 of them got a lot of kills. Mercy Indian War Elephant, of course, won me this match. The Levy Pikes, one of them did pretty decently. Some of them got decent number of kills. They are pretty expensive though. I might just think about dropping their price. I think the easiest way to really buff the Levy Pikes is to just drop their price. The patch 15 Rebbe pikes, I remember, were 300. The 450 boost is a bit too much, I think. I think bring them down to maybe 400 or 380 could be a decent middle ground. Mercy Rhodian slingers have done decently too. Thessalian cav, always a very sturdy cavalry. And yeah, I think a pretty standard way to win with Epirus. Like you barely scratch away a victory with all the other units, but then the Mercy Indian War Elephants just come in and clean house. And that's the reason why I won this game. Well played to King of Fakes. He did very well with his Epirus Lancer. His Celtic Slingers, for the most, despite being really shit units, they actually did a fair bit of damage. The Axe Warriors and the Massilian Through SPs should have been used quite a bit more conservatively, considering I had elephants. So if he kept them behind his lines and then just split his army into two and then circumvented my pike line, he could have easily won this game. But still very, very close and fun game. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it and stay tuned for more.